this is going to be first to 3 for all of top 8. So enjoy all of the Street Fighter that we have available to you. Big crush on here for XFinesse.
In my head, I was thinking like, hey, the first thing young Matt Team does that's inappropriate, he's gonna get blown to smithereens and open up with a crush counter, but making up with that with some fair damage conversions of his own, and what an explosive way to start his top 8 wins.
Okay. Oh, that's going to be the stun. Yeah, if you trigger activate, it's going to add some scaling in the middle of this. So you just find the throw and close out that first round. Does young Matt Team... Hey, by the way, tickets are under $400 round trip, Bandit. Just saying.
More on that at 11. Here we go. Young Matt Team getting blown up, trying to go for the jump in right there. And the reversal in the corner, and that was enough for him to reach with standing jab and flicker.
Plus frames going for that flicker pressure. It's funny, the only other XFinesse match we saw tonight, flicker was so nullified by way of FluxWaveZ. Or, no, it wasn't FluxWaveZ, I'm sorry, that was a different Ed player. Who we see XFinesse play? Nobody. We haven't seen a Pokey. I'm sorry. Yeah, because we saw Pokey with Wet Kudai. Wow, I'm mixed by all the Ed boys.
Yeah. Here we go. Young Matt Team still with the conversions in the corner. Getting a little cheeky with the jump in, but the V reversal out and trading with that anti-air.
Oh no, young Matt Team, please. His reactions are young, but they lack maturity. I didn't let that 63 fully cook and overcommitted to TP. Nice jab check into flicker from XFinesse, who is pushing young Matt Team back to the corner now. Oh, next touch for stun. Oh my god.
Yeah, maturity definitely coming into play right here, getting exploded over here into the corner. But the DP, the bust out, I have to try it at least once with grab, but you better be careful. Watch your reach, young blood. Don't do that.
Okay, the flicker pressure closes that one out. XFinesse is able to close out the first game here over young Matt Team, who I think they did similarly to what they did against Integra. I think they were able to find the sort of they were able to vent just enough of the intensity out of their opponent in the way that they were making quick reads on some of the reversal calls. But I think XFinesse was able to stabilize the ground game a little bit more, and young Matt Team got caught floundering. Although right now they seem completely in control. Great check on the standing short and another fast stun.
Trying to catch up, trying to blow up with the lingering hitbox on that, and yo, I respect it. I respect it.
You know what? With the life lead that young Matt Team has as well, that's like completely valid. Although not if you're gonna get caught reaching like that. That is a really great stun combo here for XFinesse, but killed by the back throw there in their own shimmy. Wanted for something to happen, but damn, Sakura, walk speed, throw range, just worked out great for them. Young Matt Team. This is 1-0 XFinesse right now.
Oh wow, V-trigger activation to cancel into DP. Try to bypass anything storm right there, but you are going to pay, my friend. Big damage incoming right here, XFinesse, and the whiff on that cycle punch. Here we go, a little uppercut, and another throw into the corner. Watch your reach right here.
Like go up through the pressure. We've got V-trigger in the back, so we absolutely have the damage. Damn, we don't even need to do anything with the damage. Oh, the V-trigger alone was enough.
I need to find skill too. But as I live and breathe, young Matt Team, a lot of chip, and wow, that lingered for a little bit. XFinesse, a little frame life on their end right here. And once again, pressing the issue, trading in the air.
reversal there from young Matt. Really wanting to try to keep this in the neutral, but XFinesse with these jab checks does a great job of keeping young Matt team locked down. Although a crush counter starter here for young Matt team gets the back throw, forces XFinesse back into the corner. Oh, frame traps off of the V trigger activation. XFinesse is respected, and that throw is going to be enough to stun. Is young Matt team going to have the damage? Yes, they are. They are going to close that one out. This should now be one game apiece.
Yes, 1-1 between them in this top 8. Young Matt team, the YMT, tying it up, making sure it's competitive right here. While this can be a war of attrition between the two, they both are swinging a lot, both getting respective stuns in each of their rounds that they win. But at the same time, it's really, you know, the maturity thing that might come into fruition here for XFinesse, and that B skill, bypassing the fireball right there, that might make all the difference. But these conversions by young Matt team getting it done.
Yeah, and I think both of these players seem like this is a very intense back and forth. It's seeming super volatile. They're both really exploding with their offense. Oh my god, the whip throw with grab stun. Rename that clan right now. Young Mad Teen putting the dojo on his back and closing out that round looking hella clean. XFinesse got caught finessing themselves. Thought they could reversal out there. Not going to be able to do it.
Playing a little bit of 4D chess, but XFinesse says, I'm a checkers type of guy, so we're going to get right to it right here and stun mounting, but the bust out from young Matt Teen.
Oh no, that's super sweet. We're completely on board with that. XFinesse firmly in the driver's seat now. Young Matt Teen tried to jump out of the corner. No, sweep gets blown up. That's the second time now that Young Matt Teen has thrown out that sweep in an unfortunate spot and gotten smoked for it. Who is going to take the first point lead here in this set, going up 2-1. And once again, this is first to 3 for top 8 here at the Casa.
Go classic head sequence after with the V skill ender and the throw into the corner after the V shift. Not gonna find anything here, and here we go. Good conversion by YMT. Gonna use all the resources though, and you're
I don't know where you thought you were. Damn, you thought the V reversal was safe there? Absolutely not. Okay, V shift back does manage to punish the flicker, but they want that gray life so desperately. XFinesse finds the end here. Just as I say that though, that standing short turns into a huge equalizer here for them. XFinesse still has the life lead, but they're giving so much respect, and young Matt Teen is so good at dangling just enough space, but not a big punish on the block reversal.
Wow, and was willing to just challenge that the way they did, and here we go. Oh, the grab into the corner doesn't need a lot here. XFinesse has to stay solid, trying to get the finish right now, and we're gonna duck under those angled fireballs so I can go into this game 3. Game 4, my bad.
Jeez. There, or, you know, DP punish combo would have been huge. This is definitely not optimal. They're doing okay here, though.
Yeah, Space Boy looking with judgmental eyes. That was not optimal, they say. And here we go, just carrying with the... I dare you to hit a button. Come on, I know you wanna. And the button was hit. Great.
Right into the flicker, putting that fireball up. Young Matt Teen uses that as the opportunity for that free V-trigger activation that they use so much. There's a lot of just raw activation out of YMT. Oh my god, they're really trying to represent that anti-air fireball, which is interesting. I don't know that verticality has been a big part of the game here for XFinesse.
So XFinesse just really just keeping on the ground right here. You see they really are just waiting for their opportunity. You know, a flicker can easily go into EX. Oof. And not going to be needed here, going to be able to get that hit. And now, one game out from moving on into top 8, moving further into top 8. Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Crush counter starter as YMT tries to dash in and make something happen. Damn, the degenerate stuff coming out from YMT. Double dash throw does get catch, but XFinesse caught on the back foot. I like that. Charge the Psycho Knuckle in order to get the side switch just to get out of the corner. No, they were too far away to punish the sweep.
A good scoop coming out, and XFinesse getting thrown right here. Young Matt Teen getting real liberal with these jumps and bypasses the V trigger, and that's big.
XFinesse, I think, playing with their food a little bit. I think if they just played solid, this could go their way. But, you know, not setting up that V-trigger in a way that we've seen from them the past couple of times. Normally, that's a setup that can be kept really tight. All right, one more touch here should do it for XFinesse. Wanted for the anti-air. Yes, the little delay into crouch jab flicker is going to be enough to do it. YMT does drop down to the loser's bracket, and XFinesse moves on to the winner's finals. Overthink it.
Okay, right? Old tricks are the best tricks. Let's go. So here we go. FluxWaveZ versus Sakura. A trip to visit XFinesse and winners is on the line.
Let's see what it's going to be. This is first to 3. Once again, FluxWaveZ already representing that whip stance and keeping Sigma Male a little bit slowed down. Trying to throw that fireball to do a little bit of trades here. And I had highlighted when we watched their previous match, Sigma Male's placement of the low forward, their ground game around that was so solid when they played previously. But very different matchup, having to navigate. Never mind, I'm a liar. I was about to say navigating like standing fierce and stuff. Nah, it doesn't matter. Sigma Male built different.
Yeah, you're definitely going to see a lot of the light kick into the DP and set up a knockdown situation. So that way we can afford to get in. So FluxWaveZ getting an inch and taking a mile, especially with these long-standing moments.
Activation out of Sigma Male, but it is in an unsafe spot. FluxWaveZ is able to use that reversal as the big equalizer. Shout out to Silver Rupee with the raid. Good to see you. Good to see everybody that came with. You are catching us right in the winner's side of our top 8. XFinesse waiting in winners finals for the winner of this match. FluxWaveZ up around now on Sigma Male, who almost gets in with that jump in, but Poison, crouching strong, still so good.
God, that was such a large conversion. The fact that it puts you that far away from FluxWaveZ, and now the situation resets and not in your favor. You don't even have a chance to get in and even attempt to start the offense. And Sigma Male is just in a bad way right now. Gonna be able to go in, and then the smart jump back here from FluxWaveZ to put themselves in the corner. And Sigma Male with the advantage right here, trying to keep it up with the V-skill run, and trying to catch him whiffing and gets the low short, but still no conversion off that.
Okay, dash in, good tech from FluxWaveZ. That back throw would have been monumental for Sigma Male. Oh, the whip punish right into the CA. Oh yeah, there's no way that doesn't kill, right?
Right. Unbelievable. All the range in the world.
First game on the board for FluxWaveZ. Sigma Male dying fully loaded with the CA there, but just trying to navigate through the wall that is Poison's whip, making it difficult. Sigma Male's footsie game really good around that like low forward, back strong. All of the tools that, you know, Ken needs to be good with, but you have to get past the most dangerous part of Poison's toolkit in order to really open that up for yourself. Already making a little bit of an adjustment here as Sigma Male in shifting to a little bit more of a fireball game outside of fierce range to try to give a little bit of pause to FluxWaveZ and earn a little bit of space to move themselves in.
And they're trying so hard, and it's just one of these situations to where, like, I have to take these risks to get in. I can't sit here and just be great life to death, and a little bit late on the jumping pierce and getting anti-aired right there, and now put back into the corner, and oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. Well, and it literally just reset and still getting just a little bit of damage off that, and once again, into the corner we go. Sigma Male trying to get something started.
Reversal out of FluxWaveZ, tries to slow stuff down. Damn, that throw came like super fast. I expected just a little bit more there, so I also got caught. Crouch fierce out of FluxWaveZ. What a confirm! Cashing out all the resources to close out this round. Moving on to the next one. Sorry, Sigma Male. You thought that back throw was good? I got the confirms.
Go ahead and spend that money. I'm going to get it right back. No problem. And FluxWaveZ uses that CA to clear out that round and put themselves in a big advantage against Sigma Male.
You got to spend money to make money. Oh, what a nice whiff punish out of Sigma Male to make that whiff. Okay, this is the position that you want to be in. Strike throw works out for them as they get the shimmy. This time it's the throw. What's it going to be? Wanted for the plus frames. FluxWaveZ spends the V reversal in order to nullify the offense. Sigma Male still living in the pocket.
Wow, gonna go for the grab right here after the crush counter, but still getting that whip and literally just whipping.
Oh no!
Up. Oh boy. Yep, and be able to get him back in the corner, and we're gonna keep him from there, but that low confirm into the Tatsu, able to push them back into going coast to coast right here. And once again, we're in CA range.
Wake up buttons there from FluxWaveZ was kind of crazy. And what's wild is if it connected, you know damn well CA was coming behind it. But another round on the board here, this time for Sigma Male. FluxWaveZ does move on to the final round of this game too, fully loaded with resources, but Sigma Male still has those clean low forward confirmed.
Sigma Male, this is where they found the strength right here. And yes, getting the low, getting the standing low into the DP right here. FluxWaveZ, and wow, open with the DP right here.
Right, heart rate, but that, I mean, that Molotov completely nullified nothing for it. FluxWaveZ unfortunately losing out a little bit on some potential Gray Life. This time gets some Gray Life here, but loses out against that EX Fireball. Sigma Male's in such a strong position here. Nothing to spend in order to nullify the plus range, so FluxWaveZ needs to genuinely work their way out of this corner. Sigma Male has no resources. If this Gray Life adds up enough, FluxWaveZ, I mean, this is like a 2-touch for FluxWaveZ.
Yes. And none will be needed here. Sigma Male tying this up 1-1. And just staying solid into the corner right there, knowing what the condition was this time. That FluxWaveZ, like, hey, immediate confirm button, you will get CA, and I will, you know, pass because of this. Surprisingly enough, I'm surprised that FluxWaveZ didn't just go ahead and just, you know, attempt it, but I think that pressure in the corner from Sigma Male really dissuaded him from trying anything like that. So here we go, FluxWaveZ and Sigma Male going into game 3.
Oh my god, these low forwards out of Sigma Male going for a shimmy, nothing really comes of it. I think Sigma Male needs to represent throw a little bit more. You can see that the shimmy works maybe one time and then FluxWaveZ remembers that they need to be willing to take the throw. I think if you can like get away with representing throw in the corner as Ken a little bit more than some of the rest of the roster, it's not a true throw loop, but like you can definitely catch them unawares. But I think we're at a point where FluxWaveZ is definitely positioned. Oh my god, the blood streams off of that make us get past the stun entirely. FluxWaveZ on the back foot, but managed to walk out of range of that shimmy. The low forward doesn't connect. Universal, that shimmy works out this time, and Sigma Male closes out that round.
Sigma Male, very, very well done, and that was really just like a real tug-of-war game between both of them right now. FluxWaveZ getting, oh my goodness. What a confirm right here, but a throw into the corner, Sigma Male. Once again, just stuck there.
Yeah, I mean, these trades are working out favorably for FluxWaveZ, but, I mean, eventually Sigma Male is going to be able to push their way out. And what's been the case of a fair few of these sets is eventually Sigma Male is going to get out of this corner and force FluxWaveZ back into it. Gonna try to make something happen, pressing the issue, jump forward, finds the cross-up. How far are we going to be able to push this? Using the roundhouse Tatsu for maximum corner carry, forces the V-reversal out with that EX. It is such a consistent resource trade. Sigma Male spends the V-reversal, more plus frames, wanted for the whip punish. We're not going to get it, but going in behind the fireball, waited, wanted for a shimmy. We're not going to get it, just backs off. When's the fireball going to come? There it is, and you tried!
And like the fact that these guys are just so offensive that they're really just using bar back and forth, and then like it literally feels like they just have just all the resources in the world. And Sigma Male understood that like I can't overcommit on this now that I have a lead, so honestly I'm just gonna back up as far as I possibly can, throw the fireballs and count on you to make a mistake. FluxWaveZ tried to punish that fireball with the longest possible reach, with the longest possible whip, and that trade has not worked out. A war of attrition on FluxWaveZ's part hasn't been working out so far.
Certainly, you can see that FluxWaveZ is trying to inch forward, maybe being a little bit more active in the whip stance in order to make the trades, but like Sigma Male is so comfortable making these trades. Okay, there's a fair bit of damage here for FluxWaveZ now, because the cartwheel is able to try to force them back, but those low forwards out of Sigma Male causing such a big problem even still. I am smelling an XFinesse Sigma Male winners finals right now, and FluxWaveZ is not adding enough to the pot to dissuade me.
Yeah, the damage differential right now, and these also the pressure in the corner is just working out so well for Sigma Male. Is going to be able to sit there and wait for the V shift, and Sigma Male 1 round away from that visit to XFinesse.
Okay, just a little bit too far away to get a big thing, but wow, FluxWaveZ is playing hungry right now and spending way too much and getting nothing for it. Sigma Male at about a 40% lead. Just like that, it's sort of gone, but V-shift back, lets us stay in the spot. We're in an unfortunate pocket, but a nice front counter starter here gets them the dominant corner position here over FluxWave.
FluxWaveZ just finding it so difficult. Doesn't have a leg to stand on, and Sigma Male, after all this time, has found a way to keep them into the corner. EX Tatsu is going to do it. Sigma Male in winners finals versus XFinesse coming up.
Ken wins.
Wow, I smelled it. Nobody discount my palate. I knew what was coming. I knew what was cooking. I smelled the
Chef.
I smelled the saffron. I smelled the Sigma. I smelled the finesse.
Oh man, this is definitely it, 100%. So Sigma Male versus XFinesse. That right there, that standing roundhouse from Ed, that's gonna be the difference maker in this right here. And as I say that, literally just getting left straight to the face, and then the V skill, bypass the fireball, gonna be instrumental as well to this matchup with Sigma Male right now in the corner where they don't want to be against a guy that's feeling a little bit punchy.
Absolutely. I mean, you need to contend with that flicker pressure, but here's the thing. Sigma Male's already demonstrated, wow, okay, demonstrating a willingness to hit that jab right there. But I wonder, when do they choose to try to bust out? You can, one of the DPs is strike involved after a certain amount of time, right? I mean, Can you get frustrated at a certain point? It'd just be like, nah, this is the one that I'm gonna rip out.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, you thought you could up back?
I see a little 4D chest coming out from XFinesse right now, and literally from the fireball, we're gonna go again. We go again? No, we're gonna be able to get the convert off that into the flicker. Wow, the V trigger carries quite literally.
The amount of times that people just get away with like the 2 free throws off the V trigger, I understand it, right? It's like this maximal extension of take the throw, because if you let the trigger hit you, you're going to deal with way more damage than you would otherwise want to, but it adds up, and then you still get that one mix-up at the end. It's like 2 throws guaranteed, and a mix-up is still really good. Oh, nice crush counter starter for XFinesse. We press back to mid-screen. We don't want to end up on the back foot. No full charge. Oh, just activate. Oh, you thought.
And you're still in the path of the V trigger. This is the devil's work right here. And now you had to eat
that was
both
insane.
sides. That's nutty. That was crazy.
You literally, you jumped over the raw V-trigger, he anti-aired you, and then still got his free throw and mixed up.
Ed wins.
That ultimately just ended up like, you should have just taken the 2 throws. Would have been less damage. But no, where we ended up at, XFinesse takes that first dub up here in the winners finals. 1-0.
Round 1.
XFinesse in the earlier rounds was actually playing some 4D chess, poking with the flicker jab, kind of just waiting to see what Sigma Male would do. And both times Sigma Male attempted to counter poke. And that kind of gave XFinesse a little map, a little roadwork of how to navigate this matchup right here. And like I said, that B skill is going to bypass the fireball really well. And once again, the flicker pressure, insurmountable. What do? Do I answer with a button? Do I wait? Do I try to walk up throw? Who knows? XFinesse is just having a grand old time with this matchup and is willing to take this straight in this war between.
Yeah, the answer is so dependent on the specific spacing, right? Like, if you're too close after you block the flicker, like, yeah, you can try to take your turn. A little bit farther out, it starts to be super scary. It's a little bit reminiscent of, like, Season 2 Laura spinning medium kick, where it's like, yeah, you know, the frame advantage looks one way, but the way the screen looks feels real different. XFinesse catches out that full V-trigger for a bunch of damage with Sigma Male with V-trigger and CA in the back. Gonna be able to make something huge happen here. Not gonna be enough to kill. We need at least one more touch. Finds the back throw.
Here we go. A little bit of an even game right now.
I think jab into flicker on hit would kill for XFinesse here, though.
Yeah.
I think this is range for a 1 flicker to kill. Ooh, the converse from Sigma Male.
Unbelievable. Wow. And I thought XFinesse off that flicker was actually going to convert right there, but doesn't end up doing it. And Sigma Male, to his favor, getting that round right there. And just a right straight, right to the face.
Oh, there's that V skill. We were talking about how important that is. They give this character an anti-fireball tool and that V skill. Okay, using a steady medium kick. Really interestingly there, a little bit farther away, Sigma Male would have been able to win out on that exchange. Now they have to contend with the flicker pressure once again. I like that Sigma Male doesn't use the low forward too much. They'll use the crouching strong when they want to sort of just buffer. The low forward is for confirms.
Great confirm right here from FluxWaveZ. Not going to expend all of the V trigger, but can be able to get a really good version and a throw into the corner. Another throw, and got him on lock right here. Putting him on lockdown, and here comes the setup with the V trigger one, and gonna be on the waiting game right here. Gonna get the full screen carry, and still just pushing it to the corner until it runs out. Gonna be able to get the throw break, but man, a lot of real estate gain from that V trigger activation. And we wait right here. You reach, I teach. Sigma Male gonna fall in that round. And here we go, round 3.
That is so insane, right? I keep talking of how strong the game out of Sigma Male is with that low forward, but every time there has been a mistake, it's been into the V trigger. When it is to confirm into the V trigger, there's just a little bit of itchy trigger finger there for Sigma Male. It's so difficult. They have it for the DPs. Nice back throw from Sigma Male to take the dominant streak position here. Oh, good check on the V reversal.
Yep, and then another throw into the corner once again. But that quick side switch to put the offense in their favor, and good conversion and an instant wake up into V trigger with another DP on the back end. But the conversions don't stop. Give me some more. Do we have enough right here with the EX Tatsu? What a sequence by Sigma Male.
Yeah, great presence of mind there, finding the reversal to be able to close that one out, having that read on when XFinesse is going to try to extend maybe just a little bit farther. XFinesse is going to need to, I think XFinesse has a decent enough read on like that mid-range area of like, all right, you know, I can versus I can't be a little bit extra with the flicker pressure. And I think Sigma Male defensively has been really strong, and just look at the defense of that V trigger in that previous round. Like, blocking out that whole V trigger in a situation where most people just eat damage for free against them. Absolutely crazy. One game of time.
We need to get a little bit crazier. I would like XFinesse is actually doing really well, like you said, in the mid-range game. But it's like once they get into the corner, man, that's when like really like Sigma Male starts to cook, and he's been really good defensively in some aspects as well. So full bar activation. So maybe off this one convert does V trigger, because those little small conversions, not getting the full V trigger, but like literally just the one that out the activation is so good for him.
Flicker pressure out of XFinesse, and there it is again, as I was saying, right? Like, I think XFinesse has a fantastic read on when they can and can't squeeze a little bit of extra life out of flicker pressure. No! Sigma Male managed to get out. XFinesse had committed a little bit too much off of that fireball, but they have the EX bar in the back off of the flicker pressure. The V trigger was not, strictly speaking, necessary. XFinesse takes the first round, 23.
And after that activation, like where he was standing, I figured like he was baiting a jump right there, but instead trip guards him on the way down. Very well done. Bit of footsies happening, guys. We like neutral over here. Not bypassing the fireball for Disco right now. He did the last 2 times.
Nice confirm off of the low forward, continuing to be a stellar part of Sigma Male's game. But XFinesse having both the round and resource advantage right now. The worst thing they have going for them is that they're stuck in the corner, but it has not been a huge problem. You were a little bit too far away. Now you eat the full V-trigger. We have CA in the back. This is so much damage, but it's not going to kill. This should end up at a one-touch situation.
Afraid of a little reversal right there.
Sigma Male's going to be hard-pressed to make this happen. Has trigger for a big confirm, but this is at best 2 touches for Sigma Male. Finds that back throw off the dash forward. The throw game is opening up. Wanted for the 3rd throw. They're just barely not going to get it. Now you have to contend with flicker, but the threat of low forward is keeping XFinesse slow. 30 seconds left on the clock. XFinesse still has the life lead. You don't need to commit to all that much. Gray life is a problem, but if XFinesse gets clipped by any of these low forwards right now, if the low forward is confirmed into CA, that's going to be that. We are nearly, this is virtually a one-touch, and Sigma Male has those confirms. We've seen it all night. The jump in is not going to do it, though. XFinesse closes out with the anti-air trade. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Sigma Male clearly wanting to force the issue with just absolutely anything. Held strong until that last 10 seconds, as you said, and going to be able to escape that. Well, not even escape this, but just remain solid in this. XFinesse going up 2-1 right here.
Pressing the issue here is Sigma Male, who is slowly pushing XFinesse back into the corner. Has about a 40% lead right now.
And this might be one of these instances to where Sigma Male might want to slow down the pace of the game like they're doing right now. Trying so hard not to overcommit, not to submit themselves to that pressure from the flicker jab, but now gonna still get hit even after the V reversal. It's still a huge conversion from XFinesse, even though he V reversed the V trigger. But good, EX Tatsu going for the grab right here, not gonna be able to get it. A little forceful push into the corner right here. Like I said, the overcommit is real, and Sigma Male falling damage to that. XFinesse is still just pushing the issue.
Yeah, you could see that Sigma Male was playing super heavy around Fierce because they wanted the Fierce crush counter to be able to finish out the V-trigger. Now they can be a little bit more lenient because they have the V-trigger in the back. 35 seconds left of the clock. Anyone's round. A second V-trigger comes out for XFinesse, who gets their own back throw, but you need to be worried because it's going to be coming in the back. You still need to be respecting it. XFinesse has the life lead, 25 seconds left. How far is Sigma Male going to be able to press this issue? They have the advantageous screen position, but the V-skill, oh my god, so ready for the fireball, and XFinesse is on set point.
Young man reactions right there from XFinesse. That's the first time we've actually seen that seal around like that, and we've only seen it 3 previous times, and the 4th one coming in the big play right there. XFinesse trying to get the grams, and one away from stun here, gonna be able to protect the throw, and another flicker jab. You didn't see one coming, so let me get the second, and here we go. Big conversion. What's the move here? And we'll get the 7 golden letters to get in the grand finals. XFinesse, the king of NY, once again in grands.
Absolutely excited for her. I'm just excited in general that it seems like every character in the roster has at least somebody that is excited for them. We are loading in now for our loser semis. Shine versus FluxWaveZ, starting us off here for our top 4.
Yeah, Shine definitely not afraid to get in people's faces and try these options no matter what the circumstances, to try to make sure that they get in and find that space. FluxWaveZ though going to be doing the tried and true, the spacing, and we see where it's gotten them so far, just keeping all of these brawlers that they have played during this tournament has just paid in fruition with the same strat and just keep away.
Oh, that was interesting. They were like out of juggle points or something there.
Yes.
Possibly next touch for stun here for Shine. In fact, next touch for stun here for Shine is going to be able to close that one out. Didn't even need to spin the bar in order to do it. Draws first blood with the first round.
And this is the type of momentum you really want to, like, characters with range, you really want them to force them to play when they're in a deficit, so that way they can take a little bit more risks, and Shine definitely apt, into making FluxWaveZ kind of like, you know, do that by controlling the pace of the game.
What a neutral jump from FluxWaveZ, recognizing that air kunai is going to be part of Shine's game plan there, using that neutral jump masterfully, but Shine still has a slight life lead now. Okay, a little bit of river bending going on there. Pardon us as the client catches up. FluxWaveZ now in the driver's seat. I only noticed it because I was about to say that Shine was still in the lead, and then it completely went away.
So activation here on deck for Shine a little bit, and honestly, Shine trying very, very hard to keep the defense stout, not to expend meter right here, so that way has an opportunity with the V-trigger activation, and just waiting, gonna go for the throw here, gonna be able to be tech, and FluxWaveZ just in control right now, just waiting, and the dash, checking the command dashes with the jab, FluxWaveZ with the buns.
That was nutty. That was after, I'm watching on the playback, but I think that was after a double dash.
Yeah.
And with the Mario Kart, indeed, it was just a slight scrambling situation all around. But hey, one round apiece in this first game. Would you have it any other way for loser semis of Casa 30?
Not at all, man. A little star power happening over there in these last matches to try and get in the grand finals. I love it.
Plus Frames meets the V reversal here. Shine continuing to stay. What I like is that even when Shine is feeling like they're on the back foot. You can see that they're using every opportunity they can to slowly inch forward and force FluxWaveZ back into the corner. Very comfortable using the threat of their ground game, and there we are. That verticality in the ground game doing so much now. They get that jump in, force FluxWaveZ into the corner, reversal off of the raw V-trigger activation. Now FluxWaveZ on the back foot and is not going to be able to use any sort of defensive option in order to get out. Shine uses the V-reversal themselves to get away from the block frames.
So I think we're going to be able to get an opening right there with that air kunai, but nothing is found here.
Oh no!
Punishing with grab with that neutral jump into Fierce, and then that big conversion. FluxWaveZ with the big lead right now, 1-0.
What is so wild about that is you 100% could have buffered your anti-air off of that regular throw and found something there. FluxWaveZ had so little life. Maybe with the gray life there and EX anti-air, they have actually been enough to kill.
Okay, trying both levels, making sure that the jumps and the aerosol is checked, and that is a lot of life and stun mounting on Shine right now from so far away, and that going to be circumvented just for a little bit, and just getting the dog beat out of her. Oh my goodness. Bad grades in school, and now this is what's happening. Unbelievable. Not taking the chicken out the freezer, and this is what's happening to you. Getting whipped.
Oh my god. Is that out of pocket? I'm not completely sure, but you can see the Shine has FluxWaveZ firmly in the pocket right now. That is going to be a stun. They should 100% have to get ready to back here, especially with the max release. All that whipping doesn't matter. Shine, smart as a whip, closing out that round after they are able to weather the storm and find their opportunity against FluxWaveZ in the corner.
Shine keeping it real simple, and the command dash not going to be able to get the conversion off that, but big crucial jump right here, conversion for FluxWaveZ into the corner, and the reversal grab.
Okay, representing the anti-air whip stance there for a second. You can see that Shine going to the air so much has forced some difficulties out of FluxWaveZ. The next V-skill will get them V-trigger. Shine understood it, so they do it on block. Unfortunately, forced to stay same side. All they get out of that V-trigger is forcing FluxWaveZ into the corner. But Shine has lost so little life, they are very likely gonna get their V-trigger back this round if they even need it.
Yeah. And that's the advantage of these guys being so offensive. Like I said, it's just that with their 2-bar V-triggers, they're so just prone to literally just getting it back after being so offensive, even after they use it once. And it's not going to be needed here. So Shine going to be able to. Is it tied up or is it 2-1?
It's I believe it's 1-1.
Oh no! Oh yeah, it's 1-1. I'm tripping.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Yeah, it's 1-1. I'm tripping. Okay, it's 1-1-1-1. All right. So here we go. Shine, FluxWaveZ.
Okay, that is not a good trade for Shine, especially, I mean, even life notwithstanding, it costs you the limited resource of the kunai, and FluxWaveZ is sort of trying to find that pocket where they can stand in the whip stance, back off a little bit, and at the very least, get that trade in that spot, jump back, air-to-air target combo from FluxWaveZ. We've seen represented a couple of times, working out pretty well, and Shine is having a harder time navigating through the storm that is FluxWaveZ neutral control in a way that we did not see in the previous game. Oh my god, I can't believe that
here. Big convert happening right here. Stays in front. Opts for the throw. Occupying the space with the windmill surrogate. And another throw into the corner. Shine up by 1 round, trying to get a big momentum shift in his favor.
Yeah, that was a big adjustment. And I mean, I commented on the amount of life that he was losing, but this is one of those atrocious matchups, right? You have to spend health as a resource in order to get in. And if Shine is able to maximize the opportunities that they get when they do get in, this can 1,000,000% go their way. The next one should get them V-trigger. Oh, they absolutely have V-trigger on block now. You want to make sure you get this out as quick as possible. That was a punish!
And that V-trigger freeze after that just allows you to get, just allows you to just have all the time in the world to think about your next move right here. And FluxWaveZ definitely feeling that. Getting hit by the cross up, and now into the corner you go. Get the side switch. Shine with the round quick fashion in a hurry, going into this 4th game with a big lead.
That was such a great sequence, and there's a spot there where I think there's a range that Shine is managing to jump from that is giving FluxWaveZ problems. I know that they nerfed Crouch Strong anti-air for poison, and the meme was sort of like, yeah, it got nerfed, but it was still a really good anti-air. But the point of the nerf was that it changed the hitbox and how it interacted with cross-ups. And I wonder if Shine has found the sort of sweet spot of like, hey, that's your go-to anti-air, and I'm jumping at the spot where I am going to be able to beat it, especially when you're hesitating because you don't know whether I'm going to throw air kunai or not.
Right, and we see that FluxWaveZ is trying to challenge that range by throwing that in the air, but going to be able to get V-trigger activation from here, from Shine right here. And what side do they stay on? They stay in the front. More hits on the way, and gets the side switch into stun. Big opportunity here for Shine coming up.
Oh, they didn't want to do max release because they know they need one more touch in order to do it, but you know the next touch is going to be max release straight into Orb. FluxWaveZ fighting on the back foot. No defensive options available for them. They're just going to have to press until Shine gets caught out. But Shine checks the forward dash, has the confirm in the back with the EX kunai, and it is set point for Shine. FluxWaveZ thought they could turn the dial up. No, sir.
Yeah, just staying solid in that moment and just making sure that, hey, I don't crack in this moment. I need to make sure that I take this round out so I can keep the momentum in my favor. Shine, one sequence away is what it seems like, because the stun definitely mounting on FluxWaveZ. And the air kunai opened up, but still nothing here. And FluxWaveZ is going to get this convert and burn damage into the corner with a throw to boot.
Oh my god. Caught doing something besides blocking. Shine blocked with their face there. Looking a little bit in that fire. FluxWaveZ probably going to have advantage here. Yes, they are. Staves off the end of the set for at least one more round, but had to commit so many EX bars for that. So Shine does go into this potential final round with something of a resource advantage. If Shine had a little bit of EX bar earlier, there was definitely a sequence where I think they could have cashed on enough damage in order to win that out. On the back foot here with a clean 40% lead is FluxWaveZ right now, though.
Wow, FluxWaveZ trying to make sure that they account for the kunai and the command dash, and just decides to jump right out. And right now, FluxWaveZ definitely playing for their losing life right now. Yep, gonna go for the V break off this and just keep them at bay as far away from as possible. FluxWaveZ just clinging on the life right now and just trying to just maintain this lead. We know how vicious Shine can get in the corner once they have their resources on deck. And here we go. Gonna V-shift, but you gotta watch out for the back end, and you're gonna be able to defend that beautifully with the neutral jump.
Right, so this is huge. Shine can try to make something happen off of the sequence, but this is
Oh
maybe
my
one
God,
touch. It is gonna be
what?
enough. Shine, even after losing out on the V-trigger to a great V-reversal out of FluxWaveZ and spending so much of that round getting completely smoked, trying to run through the whip, still shows that all you need to do is get Poison's back up against the wall and have a few good reads. It's all it takes.
Was any point to be like, you know what, I really don't feel like dealing with the need to mix up stuff. This is definitely the character to be like, we're gonna put into all that. The first time we've seen Luke all tournament, and at what a point to bring him out during Luke's finals. Shine versus Sigma Male. The winner is going on to visit XFinesse in Grands.
I mean, you can already see that, you know, Shine is trying to do that more V-skill heavy style. I think one of the differences here is Luke sort of naturally plays into that all right because he has so many forward advancing limbs. So it's like both of them have this weird hurtbox-hitbox interaction that comes of their ground game. All right. It is the V-skill one out of Sigma Male. I think a lot of the people that really play Luke is largely just jump over the suppressor by now. Yeah. But it is certainly a choice that still has some use. You can catch out a little bit more damage. Finds the low forward confirm there to Shine and has Sigma Male on the back foot. And there is cashing out that V-skill. Gets the charge of the flash buckle that time.
Wow, and is able to get that convert, gets the flip into the corner. But the all-powerful windmill shuriken for the mix-up, and Shine definitely not having any trouble at all putting them back into the corner. One guess right here for Sigma Male does go for the V-reverse instead, and this is a real testy game. Really close between these two. One touch will do it.
That V-reversal really matters because that gray life, oh, that sitting medium kick is going to be able to close it. What I was going to say is that gray life makes a huge difference because now every block of Sandblaster is chipping away at the value of the health under the gray life. So it's making it that much easier for Sigma Male to try to win out in a slower game. And that got down to the 20-second mark. So it was really going to matter ultimately.
Getting the standard crouching light to target combo right here, going for the meaty, not going to be able to get it, so very even right here, and Sigma Male was able to get that advantage really early, which kind of set him up. But we know Shine, V-Trigger, and a Dream is all that they need. And one whiff button on Sigma Male could mean a V-Trigger activation, but not going to be found here. Sigma Male, they're throwing to the corner, and more plus frames for you, my friend. Shine, that loss for that first game in Losers Finals.
Yeah, this is definitely a change that looks like it's working out decently well. I wonder, you know, the way that the hitboxes interact, the fact that the fireball is so fast and the medium Sandblaster and the EX Sandblaster all sort of adds up to a game where Shine kind of can't be comfortable sitting on his laurels and trying to poke. You know, Shine did have a couple of spots where they were able to get out that V-Trigger in the way that they wanted to, but I just think they're not getting the mileage out of the tools that they want. Sigma Male can compete on the loop in the range where Shine's trying to play at. And we're also not seeing checks in some of these wider gaps.
No, currently we're not. And like, I feel that it's one of these weird things to where they're kind of just not testing each other's like buttons too hard. And oh my goodness, gonna throw it to the corner, and yeah, this is it right here. Sigma Male definitely gonna have to make something happen with this V-Trigger, and good blocks right here. Gonna have to block the onslaught that is the mixed queen, and be able to weather the storm right here. But all kunai, all but ran out, able to get in. Good throw escape. The defense. Here we go.
This is huge. Oh no. Okay.
Take the trade. Okay.
Yeah. Throw whiff into jab works out for Shine, but after that back throw, that really had all of the makings of a crazy Luke comeback. Had the V-Trigger available, it was already activated, added scaling, the activation was a problem. That was a two-touch situation there. Shine early screen position control here, having so many plus frames, but just the amount of space that they are giving Sigma Male in some of these spots, going really wide with the frame count.
Yeah, a little bit of heat action happening there from Shine. Now just the even game and the Gray Life mounting, so this next hit from Luke definitely going to hurt right here, and so it did. But hey, throws the Shuriken up and gets hit on the way back with the Windless Shuriken. Conversions, big conversions happening right here, but stop right here, little stop gap between the pressure right here, and turn to neutral, but gets the Shuriken, but doesn't get, oh my goodness.
Right, this is huge. Okay, I was gonna say, Sigma Male has the lead. You need to be caught on the back foot. Really pressing the issue, but the V skill is gonna be the big equalizer. We've got the damage in the back. Caught out Sigma Male for reaching, and I always talk about the way her hurt box displaces ended up the big thing here. I'm even watching on the playback. It is indeed exactly why that Toward Strong did not connect there, earning Shine the equalizer of one game apiece here in Losers Finals.
And it's wild because like literally that last onslaught was so offensive. It allowed Shine to get the windmill shirt and the V-Trigger again. And that's what's going to be, and that's the thing about these two bars, man. We can spend all the resources we want. We're going to get it back eventually, so why not spend it?
Okay, counter hit starter, but nothing really comes of it at the end there. Shine just sort of confirming into the low forward and earning a little bit of space for himself. V reversal in response to a V skill that doesn't feel hugely economical there from Sigma Male, but I guess they just didn't want to have to contend with the V trigger activation in that spot, I guess. And, although now you have to deal with it on hit.
You gotta put you in that school. We gotta get you a scholarship to Hogwarts off that one, man. You're literally cursing these people to death.
Round 2.
Unbelievable.
I'm about to be the new defense against the dark arts teacher.
You're the one with the dark arts. Everything you speak is coming into fruition right here. But Sigma Male looking to end these notions right here. Big offensive plays happening. The little tick throw to the corner, stun mounting, funny frames. But we're gonna expend the V trigger, and I'm gonna spend that cash. I'm gonna get it right back anyway. Throw it to the corner. Shine, dodging the fireball, but not a big convert off of that. Not a big conversion.
And back to using that V skill again, trying to do even more to be like every single V skill I land is another hit that I don't need in order to get another big windmill shuriken.
Okay, challenging the jump in right there, getting the anti-air DP, and getting the AEX fireball. Here we go, but the shuriken, and this is where it gets dangerous. You have to worry about the stun in this instance. Good V-shift, you have to take the pressure, you gotta play solid.
There have been so few anti-airs out of Sigma Male, who does close out that round with the MVP Sandblaster. Something I want to highlight is I feel like in a lot of the most clutch situations, Sigma Male's offensive choice is sort of the most obvious one, and Shine is really capitalizing on that. The reason that low forward connected was Sigma Male knew they only needed one more touch, so they were just mashing out light. There's been a couple of those spots where it's like they're making sort of the layer one choice in a lot of these really tense situations, and that's what Shine is capitalizing on.
Male finding a way finally to get off of them, and another trigger activation. Gonna spend the cash, not gonna get enough yet. Checking the throw right here,
and there it is again. Had the V skill loaded, so just use that move. Wanted the plus frames off of it on block from the fact that it was V skill empowered, and Shine's like, nope, I'm gonna back off, and then I'm gonna punish you for trying to take your turn. It was sweep too. That was, or slide rather. Shine is just doing so much to expose. As back and forth as this set is for 95% of it, in that last 5%, Shine knows what Sigma Male is going to do and is blowing them up.
Oh no, in very, very large ways as well. We see that Sigma Male, it seems like Sigma Male has like so much control throughout the match, and then Shine is able to turn it around. Not even with like high damage sequences, but sequences that lead to stun so quickly. And then, or sequences that lead to stun with what's after the fact. Here we go, little kunai into the command throw right here. Good crush counter. We got to get it under control. And another crush counter into activation with a little walk into the corner. Not going to be able to get the cross up here with a lot of plus frames.
But they corner themselves. They take their turn back with the jab, and they're able to push it to mid-screen. But, you know, Sigma Male had a better opportunity there. Activation comes out from Shine. That's the only win that's working we're going to get. Gets the side swap. We have one more EX bar in the back. The max release into stun. Shine is going to move on to set point. The clean 3-touch. Sigma Male Police, after surrendering the corner, forcing back to mid-screen, Shine stabilizes and takes the round.
And all of that because he checked him. He checked his dash and got that full sequence after the crouching, after the low forward, bro. Like, he got all of that after the low forward trigger, after he dashed up. One mistake cost him. And stun sequence is definitely on the way here. Bro, gets correctly.
Wake up buttons from Shine, the disrespect, and he knew the pulling of the ripcord. I smelled that a mile away. Sigma Male is gonna drop in the losers finals. Shine is gonna get to move on. Do you want to know how you know a reversal DP into Rage Quit is coming? It comes right after a tight round like that, in a tight set like that, when Shine wakes up and jabs for the target combo knockdown. That's how you know.
That's not very Sigma Male. Quote, I didn't...
Match as XFinesse. Yes, thank you to the producers and the voice of God that had heard me. Not being able to contend with that B skill.
It's that speed run tournament that you can get nowhere else other than from Casa.
Man, XFinesse, here we go. Poking with the flicker pressure. We know that this is going to be a thing from him, and we're going to see a lot of those. We're definitely going to see a lot of windmills, definitely, 100%.
Sure, although both of these players having these 2-bar V-triggers, so it's super possible that we could see a lot of the stuff from the both of them. I don't know what Edge brings to the table that would inspire a V-reversal out of Shine. I guess XFinesse could V-reversal if they don't want to deal with the mix-up after like an EX kunai. But in general, I think the both of them definitely can use their V-gauge aggressively for a lot of this set, would be my guess. Oh, you were a little bit too close to the corner, so you're not going to be able to get the hitbox displacement. Only 8 seconds left on the clock. I actually don't know if Shine is going to be able to deal the damage in time. XFinesse isn't sure either. The delay rise.
What? No way.
No way. Is the back throw enough? The back throw is enough! Shine!
go. XFinesse had it planned out. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for the delay. Wait, for the delay here. I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna take this to slow stand, and then literally, just not any quick lines, bro. And it's just like, wow, look what are you doing?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, bro.
Shine is doing a lot of dashing around the screen right now.
I mean,
So
I would feel untouchable after that.
Right? Okay, just blocked all of it out, completely willing to take the throw.
Okay, so if XFinesse heard us, he did not like that.
No.
He does not like that T in the left side. He doesn't like that. Doesn't like it. So great by great by XFinesse right here. So here we go.
This here posturing. This is the final round of our first game here in Grand Finals. Sitting fully loaded here, Shine, but not able to check the dash just yet. That is something that's gonna come up over time. We have seen Shine be pretty effective at checking the dash in general, but this matchup, right? Like, you should be worried about flicker pressure. So in the range where you're worried about dash, you're not necessarily wanting to stick a button out just randomly. So the activation comes off the XFinesse, and Shine completely gets around it with the jump EX kunai, and now Shine with a big shuriken in the back to throw off of the right confirm here.
Literally just kind of pecking at it right here. Shine, all the resources in the world, so plenty of EX kunais and a V-trigger to boot. Plenty of defensive options as well. There we go, a little psycho upper.
33 seconds on the clock.
Oh,
that's a
no.
big snatch into a big punish. How much damage do we have? Not quite enough, but it's a one-touch situation here for Shine. Double dash to the low forward. Nothing really comes of it. No, that's not going to connect.
I love the concept here, but it's gonna miss.
Oh no!
The flicker! Oh my goodness!
Ibuki wins.
There's
Wow.
no way Shine resets, right?
I mean, there is definitely a way that Shine resets. I gotta tell you, and if it's looking like that, they can definitely do it. The thing is, I think at least a little bit of that game was XFinesse making a couple of mistakes. I think there were spots there where XFinesse made a couple of critical errors. Even, you know, their utilization of the V-trigger wasn't as good as we had seen in some of the previous rounds. And Shine is using their tools against Ed very effectively.
Push him in the corner right here. And he just... Shine has this ability to check XFinesse with the long-standing button with V-trigger, so you have to be careful of this. You have to make Ibuki come up with the resources, but stun mounting in a big way. And yes, going for the meaty right here. Very, very well done by XFinesse. Going to be able to get this round and a needed one.
Round 2.
Yeah, definitely wanted to have particularly a round like that where they seemed confident for a fair bit of it, so you definitely want that momentum reset. But Shine having these great buffers off of the low strong, you can see that XFinesse still hasn't really found that pocket of like, all right, I can do the Ed thing of like really penetrating the flicker. Instead, now it looks like part of the adjustment is XFinesse is like, all right, whatever. I'll just play a range 0 game. I'll frame trap you. I'll open up the throw game. These delay low strongs are doing a whole bunch for XFinesse actually. Oh, but a big cross up. Shine ends up putting XFinesse in the corner. We don't see the activation. Bust out. Reversal from XFinesse. And now Bubblegum is out. Manages to nullify it. And the low forward connects right into the windmill shuriken. How far are we going to be able to press the issue? We've only got 2 kunai. Stays same side.
Here we go. And literally just these counter hits coming out. So good. Bud able to get the rapid fire kunai into the DP. So here we go. XFinesse, Shine. XFinesse definitely needs this dub right here to even out the set, to try to keep Shine in losers and win the tournament. But with DPs, definitely ain't gonna do it for you, my brother.
Yeah, Shine is varying up his block strings a little bit as well. It was like we were seeing like low short, stand short V skill, or like stand short, low forward V skill. Instead, we're seeing a little bit more button centric and a little bit less of the V skill. out of Shine. I think maybe he's finding like, all right, the V skill isn't really working. It's at a range area we don't want to deal with, but my regular solid ground game is working out great. Bubblegum this time, it's fully loaded with the resources in the back, and the recognition to know that Shine wants to bring verticality in to get around the V skill, or the V trigger, I'm sorry.
There's no way you just tried to chase him and you got punished for that. The instant overhead into the shuriken to the back of the head. You did not wipe the back of your head before you sat down, and now we gotta smack you on it. Shine. 2 wins on the verge of resetting the bracket.
You seriously sat down and said, there's no way he resets the bracket, right?
I said that.
These are words that left your mouth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nah, you should have checked with your divination professor. I'd have showed you the tea leaves.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't believe your fortune telling, but Shine is making me a believer right now. Big lead happening. Got the counter hit. And different. You are different, my brother.
Absolutely different. Momentum V reversal? No, you are not coming out of the corner. I do not give a damn. Fishing with that low forward there, Shine. Oh, now bringing the skill back in. XFinesse getting finesse himself right now. Rip some of the sponsor patches off that suit right now. About to lose the sponsorship dollars in this performance. Okay, going for the sweep. We want one more mix-up at least. I think there's one more touch. Oh, shit! No! You end the hit here!
Let's go, Shine!
Round 2.
All the answers.
It is so ready. Shine read the tea leaves first. I'm not even predicting the future. I'm just reading Shine's notes.
My man Shine is living in 2 timelines at once and already sees the timeline where they reset the bracket in this grand finals of this CasaBunch. Multiverse being right now, playing on a whole different level.
That he is the 4D chess.
Right.
Okay.
Wow, Snatcher actually beat that.
Yeah, I think it was a full charge Snatcher, so it worked out. XFinesse one more touch for this round.
This man stood still.
Yeah, no, you definitely stand still. Such a life lead. Do not mess this up, XFinesse. Oh boy.
Here we go. This is how it starts right here, and going for a little shimmy right here. You only need 1 hit, and gets in, but able to really get that medium punch right there, and just like able to really open them up. Here we go. Shine on the verge of resetting bracket.
Nice flicker confirm out of XFinesse. This is a big turnaround for XFinesse. We needed this sort of momentum shift. Cashing out that reversal really needs and is slowing Shine down and being a little bit more aggressive. Oh, great up back. Using the air to air there. But the standing short check, Shine finds a punish.
Here he goes, stays on this side, and just goes for the shimmy right here into the grab, trying to reset the situation. Once he's on his toes right here, you reach, I teach, so don't do it, young blood. And
he did it! He done did it! I don't know what possessed XFinesse to do that, because I'm going to tell you something.
Fear.
Not only, there were shimmies there, but I got to tell you, Shine in that spot was actively baiting reversal. Shine was waiting for anything. It was either a reversal or a shimmy. Cleanest of sweeps. You could eat off that floor right now. Shine deserves a raise. Reset the bracket. XFinesse versus Shine grand finals.
Hey, you couldn't ask for anything more. When he got put into losers, I also said when he got put in the losers, he's gonna have to make the run. And what better of a run than this? This is how you cap off the run right here by winning this tournament from loser's side. Unbelievable.
I don't expect any sort of change. Yep, same V skill, same V trigger. No big difference here.
Here we go.
Round 1.
True grand finals between Shine and XFinesse. The final battle. Let's go.
You're gonna have to see what sort of adjustment XFinesse might be able to make But I gotta tell you right now, I think Shine is doing all of the adjusting, putting this together like IKEA furniture. Just has the instructions, knows exactly what to do. Finds the anti-air there, does XFinesse, start and try to press down the corner. Nice pickup. Okay.
Has the ball behind him.
Oh,
Have to be breaking, decides to do it twice. He says, look, I'm going to get the resources back. I don't mind. Go. Finally, some neutral being played right here. What's the move here? Decides to give poke and throw a good break. Little poke right here, but whiffing on the flicker, the back end of it and getting hit. XFinesse. Kind of slowing down the pace right here. Kill buttons pressed in. Good upper. Put him into the corner right here.
Via reversal doesn't want to deal with the plus frames. XFinesse can't afford to spend his via reversal to shut down Shine's plus frames. Has the bar in the back to confirm off the flicker and get the first round here of 2 grand finals. XFinesse on the board.
Okay, here we go. Something we haven't seen in a little bit. Just some normal conversions right here from Ed, and the flicker pressure doing its job. One hit for stun right here. And uses the shuriken just to add some pressure, getting out of here, and gets hit by his ankle. Like, good lord.
That was huge, especially because, I mean, like you called out, right? Being able to cash out the shuriken in order to remove stun from the table, massive. If Shine gets a couple of V-skills, they might get another shuriken here as well. And they know that, which is why they're playing for it so actively. They get the shuriken back on the table, a little bit of life left. XFinesse only needs like a jab or a short. You can see them posturing with both of those there in order to make this happen, but you need to be worried because either the V-skill or the low forward into the shuriken could be a big equalizer here for Shine, who's already gone to the air. XFinesse thought they could throw out the bubblegum.
Here we go. Roll guidance into the corner right here. Both of them desperately trying not to overcommit, knowing that one bad hit could definitely lead into... Okay, well, as I say that, I'm going to X all that. XFinesse, though, going to be able to go into the next game 1-up.
Their first dub of this grand final set so far when these two... no, I'm sorry. Again, these two have not played outside of this set so far this evening, so... nothing else to reference thus far, but adjustments definitely being made. Playing a little bit slower certainly seems to be part of it. And I do think Shine is still not checking in some of these wider gaps, not checking some of these dashes.
Okay, here we go. So stun mounted in the corner once again. XFinesse has turned it on so far in this grand final, in this true final. Here we go, Shuriken. Probably didn't want to be expanded on his part, but we have to find some way to open up this defense from XFinesse and Shine doing a really, really okay job right now, trying to open them up. Still big deficit on his part.
Yeah, you can see Shine is having a much harder time getting this started here. And the fact that, you know, when XFinesse opens up these rounds with these big leads like he did in that first game and like he has in this round now, Shine ends up, like you've called out, being forced to spend their V-gauge in order to sort of reset the situation and earn another chance at life. So they're forced to play super V-skill heavy after, which is a degree of linearity that is not beneficial for them in this matchup. Forced to block it all out. They take their turn as XFinesse goes on the back foot. 30 seconds left on the clock. We've seen this story once before.
Right, one whip button going in the V-trigger. But XFinesse has done a really, really good job of getting a big it. But as I say that, here we go. The mix up, the left, right. Going to be going in the EX here, the guess. And going to be able to shift back into the corner and go for Flicker and XFinesse. Slow and steady wins the race right here. A little scary moment, but is able to get the dub.
Yeah, definitely had just enough breathing room there in order to be like, all right, I can make this decision and be a little bit more active. Unlike the first game of pre-bracket reset where Shine was able to make that crazy timeout, timer scan, come back, but you know, here we are. XFinesse sitting on a whole bunch of resources, this time on the back foot in terms of life and screen position. This is a position we've not seen since the bracket reset, and this is such a big differentiator to allow Shine to be in the driver's seat here.
Speaking of driver's seat, XFinesse able to block the V-shift. Didn't get a lot off that V-shift, but was able to just circumvent the stun. But it may not matter right here. Good throw right here by Shine, evening up this game so far.
Okay, great check on the crouching strong. Shine, finally just getting an EX bar there. Oh my god, that buffer from Shine. The ground control is so good, but all the kunai gone wanted that extra turn. XFinesse has all of the resources that they need, so they're gonna spend out that V-trigger trying to press the issue. Oh, the extra little bit of frame trap. They only get so much damage there. That was not a lot.
Wow, and almost paid for that kunai draw. Literally took the time, thought they had time to go for a big time. A little bit of spaghetti, but XFinesse doesn't mind. Gets the flicker into EX, into the throw, and not going to be able to get hit by the window shift here, but decides to V-shift into DP, into the EX kicks, into the ball in the corner, and XFinesse is up 2-0. Wow, what a turnaround from Grand Finals.
XFinesse's adjustments here have been so crazy, and I love that call, recognizing that Shine's tendency when stuck in the corner is to use the shuriken to cover getting out of the corner, being like, my V-shift will cover me, and then I'm gonna punish your jump. Having that anti-air loaded, XFinesse finally bringing out the layer 2 play. How is Shine gonna make this adjustment? Are we reverse 3-0-ing?
Definitely the time to do it. What a momentum breaker that would be. But XFinesse trying so hard to keep those steady adjustments that he's been making in this grand final so far. 2-0. And all he needs is 2 rounds, win, and he will end up winning this tournament. Throwing bubblegum. Do you use EX Shuriken to bypass it? No.
Tried. Oh my god, V-shift so early too. Shine, I feel like Shine is really misutilizing their resources in trying to contend with some of this right now. They do now have the life lead. XFinesse is... It feels like you can feel the shift, as it feels like XFinesse is the one dictating the pace of this set.
Blowing up the cap right here. Speaking of gas blowing up, that DP is going to be punished in a big way. Gets the game right here and goes for the crouching medium. And hey, Brian F with the raid, a party of 831 people. Welcome to Grand Finals of CasaBunch, ladies and gentlemen. And y'all couldn't have come at a better time right now.
Yeah, y'all
versus Shine.
Yep, this is the post-bracket reset. Shine had 3-0'd this. Now XFinesse on the verge of a reverse 3-0 in order to finish this one out. Full charge snatch goes unchecked. Okay. Being able to throw out that shuriken. This is the strongest position that I think Shine has been in so far post-bracket reset.
XFinesse does have some resources but it will not matter right here. Shine getting the round win they so desperately need. They had to find a way to break momentum, but they're still playing for their tournament life. XFinesse only needs 1 round to end the tournament. A little bit of neutral being played. Good counter poke right there.
That was a good, counter poke. Yeah, but that's a spot where so far this evening we've seen Shine so ready with the buffer in the back of that. It's a little bit troubling to me that we're seeing Shine struggling in some of these spots where he had been doing really well. Oh my god, a trade combo on that anti-air. Shine finds the big windmill shuriken. We're gonna cash out everything, right
here, and definitely uses the V-break. We have to escape the pressure. It doesn't want to mix up. Here we go. You have them in the corner. Kind of have to gray out a little bit. Uses a lot of resources. Gets the throw right here, and then gets more.
One touch.
Game right here.
We didn't have to confirm. The shuriken comes out. What is XFinesse's answer going to be? Stay same side, Shine.
If there was a mix-up to save your life, that was definitely it. Shine still ended. What a clutch play. Oh my god.
Oh. So again, I know a whole bunch of you just joined us. Shine is on some other stuff tonight. Y'all missed the 3-0 performance of Shine to reset the bracket. That was looking dominant.
Double medium kick into the corner. Checking the throw right here. Good simple conversion. We have to find some way to halt the offense of Shine. Once Shine gets momentum going, it's very, very difficult to stop. And XFinesse Doing the right thing here. Flicker into EX, trying to push him into the corner. Oh my god, what a big brain that was. Trying to catch the V-shift with the V-trigger.
I think XFinesse has been doing so great at iterating on defensive choices based on how Shine is using his V-trigger. We're not seeing the same iteration from Shine in response to XFinesse's. Is XFinesse just going to try to, like, charge a snatch? No, we don't even need to. We already just back up enough to throw out the bubblegum or wait and throw it out on the right hit.
Oh no,
no confirm?
No confirm off the V-trigger, but we're going to get it right here. Here we go. Another round to Shine. Shine?
Round 2.
Yo.
Oh. He's trying to go the distance. XFinesse into the driver's seat right now, though, finding that check with the low forward, has to confirm in the back as they punish out Shine. This dominant screen position, ensuring that they keep their turn. Shine fishing with that back strong, wanted the shuriken activation, he does find it. The double mix-up meets the psycho upper. I don't care how many layers you have, I am gonna bulldoze through all of them. Shine is very likely not going to get another V-trigger in this round. He might not need it. One more touch for Sun. Blocks the Psycho Upper. XFinesse, you didn't need to.
And once again, the same trick that landed him in Grand Finals in the first place fell for it again. The DP bait. And here we go. Game 5, true Grand Finals. XFinesse, don't let it happen to you. Don't let it happen to you, dog.
It might be there. Look, if we have XFinesse fans in the chat, y'all gotta share your energy with them, because this was theirs until it wasn't, and that's after the 3-0 that they received at the top of Grands. We are in our true final game for tonight's festivities. Make sure you let everybody know who it is you're rooting for. XFinesse trying to inch Shine back, but that towards roundhouse after Flicker has been such a great tool for Shine, and it is circling back in his favor now.
And just catch him with the stagger and just more buttons on the way. Gets the full reload with the kunai and may not need it here. And wow, the dodge right there, and resources definitely gonna have to be spent. And punish that V-trigger with a V-trigger of my own. You reach, I teach, young blood. And here we go. Shine trying to attempt the comeback of the century against XFinesse in true Grand Finals.
Shine is on some other stuff tonight. Yeah, Doctor is right. Bunch is about to be belligerent when this set is over.
Oh my goodness. Long standing pokes and Shine. Just all the momentum on Earth of skill, punish, and more into the corner after the shuriken, the throw into the corner as well. All right, here we go.
Flicker, XFinesse has V-trigger, so they're going to look for the opportunity to do it. Sticks it out. They're ready for the air-to-air, but all they get for their V-trigger is a jump medium kick. That's all that they get for their trouble. Shine has managed to remove that from the board. Sticks out their own shuriken. They managed to turn it into a DP bait!
And keeps tapping him over and over again. Throws it, all the shuriken in the corner just to keep him occupied here. Has 1 bar meter. EX shuriken, EX kunai could be on the way right here. And Snatcher not going to be... He goes up for the dash of command grab! EX and Shine! The comeback of the century! Better than the LeBron 3-1 comeback. Oh my god, Shine! Comeback of the night, runs the gauntlet in losers to get to this point. Hot damn.
I gotta tell you, any of these counter pokes that Itachi's Legacy is throwing out, wow, the patience to wait for the kite, but still comes down with a button, does Itachi's Legacy. Are we gonna stay same side? Yes, we are. We're gonna go for the throw on the reset. A second throw? That was gonna be 3.
Yes. You always go for 3.